In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the veteran benefits when you move here to Arizona. And if you happen to already live here, how you can take advantage of these benefits that are available to you. And if you stick around, I've got one item that you might be interested in, one special benefit that could save you a whole lot of money if you don't already know about it. So with that being said, sit back, relax, and we're going to get after it right now. Hey, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about eating, sleeping, working, playing, the good and the bad of living here in Phoenix, Arizona, then be sure and subscribe below and tap that notification bell so you'll be the first to learn about our current market here in the Metro Phoenix area. Hi, my name is Rick, and the team and I, we get calls, texts, and emails every day from people just like you looking to move to Phoenix, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving next week, next month, or even a year from now, give us a call, send us a text, shoot us an email, and we'd be more than happy to help you make a smooth move to Phoenix. Well, I gotta tell you, I love making a video like this because when it comes to the veterans, there's nobody I honor and respect more than those that have served in our military. I never personally served in the military, but I have family and friends who have, and I've just always had tremendous respect for the freedoms that we have in this country as a result of your service. So hey, if you're watching this video, my hat's off to you. Thank you for your service, and we greatly appreciate everything that you do for this country. All right, one of the first items that I want to talk about is mortgages. Being in real estate myself, and we built homes all over the Phoenix area for years and years. Did multiple VA loans for buyers, and that's a great joy when you know somebody that's come in, they've served their country, and now you can help them with a VA loan. But there's really some special benefits to that being a veteran, and one of the nice things about it is, and you have to have obviously your full eligibility, but we've got an amazing mortgage team that can help you go through that. Matter of fact, if you look at the link below, it's mymortgagemanron.com. He's got years, over 30 plus years in the mortgage business, knows this business inside and out. And if there's any questions or anything like that, or want eligibility questions or where you stand, he'd be more than happy to discuss that with you and see what he can do to help you. But one of the great things about it is you can get a zero down loan. So maybe if you're currently in service or coming out of the service, maybe you don't have as much cash as you'd like to have right now on hand, you can get a zero down loan. That's a great benefit. There will be some back-end closing costs through escrow, and you'll have some closing costs and fees and things like that. But we can help you with that. Right now with our market being the way it is, and interest rates are, they've been skyrocketing here in the last couple of months, and now they're up over 7%. And sellers are realizing that, hey, our market is starting to turn here. There's more and more homes on the market. Listings have nearly tripled in the last 90 to 120 days. So all of a sudden, the sellers are getting a real reality on what's going on in our market. So we're starting to see not only price adjustments, but we could also see some flexibility on maybe assisting with the purchase. What I mean by that is maybe you can get a seller to help pay your closing costs on the back end, which could be a real nice benefit to you. And you might be able to get in with darn near zero money out of pocket. And that's something that we can discuss in further for you, and we can help you do that. And it just depends. When you're ready for that move, just let us know, and we'll be more than happy to see what we can do for you. But another nice benefit to the VA loan goes up to $2.5 million. Now, if you can qualify for $2.5 million, don't put any money down, fantastic. But you do have that flexibility if you need that room, or depending on where you want to live and what price range and all of that. So you do know that you can go up to $2.5 million with zero down with VA. Another benefit to the VA loan is there's a funding fee that comes with all VA loans, and it's 3.6% of the valuation of the home. So for easy math, let's say you're looking at a $500,000 home here in the Phoenix metro area, which is just above what our median price is. At 3.6%, that's about an $18,000 savings. So there's a couple of qualifying marks for that, and you can get that fee waived, which is that's tremendous. If you don't have the money, or why have to pay it if you don't need to? But there's two conditions with that. You have to be at least have a disability rating of 10% or greater, or you're a Purple Heart recipient. So these are things that we just need to know when you're going through this whole process, and we'll do whatever we can to help you save money, through the VA and taking full advantage of it. Don't look at it as, you've earned this right. It's a gift to you. So don't be ashamed of it or look at it disparagingly at all. Hey, you took the time to serve our country, and by all means, you should have it. So that's a great benefit. Another neat thing about it is you might be able to qualify for a second VA loan. So let's say you live in a home currently here in the Valley and you're thinking about moving. Either maybe you want to move into a little bit larger home or whatever the case may be. You might be able to go ahead and contract on a new home, get the same zero down loan, then go ahead and move into that home, and now you can go ahead and sell your existing home if you want, or you could keep that first home as a investment property. Now the VA, in that particular case, you could hold on that as an investment, but the VA loans are only for your primary residence. So as long as that's in play, and there again, the mortgage company can help you and navigate all that with you and walk you through it. So don't get too hung up on that. But those are some nice perks with the mortgage end of things. So definitely worth looking into, because there's some serious savings there for you. And now we're going to go talk more about, on the local level, what are some of the benefits here in Arizona. One other thing I wanted to mention too when it comes to your property taxes. If you're a widow, a widower, or you're a disabled individual, you can get some of your property tax exempt, and they'll go up to $3,000 as long as your total assessment does not exceed $10,000. So that's also something we need to take a look at when we get to that point to see if that might be something that you can take advantage of. When it comes to the local income tax, your active duty pay is exempt from taxes here in Arizona. Also, your civil service military retirement payments, including the FBP, of up to $3,500 per year, are also tax exempt. So that's kind of a nice benefit for you as well. We also have our Military Family Relief Fund, and if you have a family member who's deployed and you run into a financial hardship, they do have a one-time emergency assistance program of $3,000, and they also have a financial aid of up to $20,000 maximum for the family. So, if you run into a little bit of a hiccup, during this period of time, know that there is some relief out there that they could help you with, and that's just something you want to reach out to them. And I'll put some links down below where you can reach out to the VA to get more information on this. That's definitely something to take into consideration if you happen to fall into that situation. Another nice thing that's available to you if you're 100% disabled and you own a vehicle is you get your license and registration fees waived. So that's a great benefit, and that could be a significant savings over time, up to a few $100s, maybe even $1,000, $2,000, depending on the valuation of your car. And if your wife happens to be on the title with you, that gets reduced down to 50%, but it's still a significant savings. And if there's a surviving spouse involved, they also get the benefit of this tax exemption as long as they remain unmarried. Another nice thing is if you've lived in Arizona for 12 months and you're 100% disabled, you can get a combination hunting and fishing license. So if you like the outdoors and you want to get outside and go do some different things, go hunting, go fishing, whatever it is that you might like to do, then you can go ahead and take advantage of that combo license, and that is good for a lifetime. If you're not rated 100% disabled and you're somewhere less than that, there is just a small fee. I think it's less than $50 to get a license. But there again, it's for the lifetime to take advantage of that. So that's a nice little perk to consider as well. Another good thing that you might want to consider is, on the federal, I believe it's on the federal level, which could be a real benefit to being here in Arizona, is you get a lifetime card to get access to all the national parks. One of the great things about living in Arizona is we do have one of the 7 wonders of the world, and that's our Grand Canyon. If you've never seen it, definitely worth taking a drive up and checking it out. It's about a 3.5 to 4 hour drive north of Phoenix. So that's definitely something you can take advantage of. Also, one of the great things about Arizona is you get, for those that are disabled, you get a park pass. So there's about 36 different state parks here and around Arizona. So you get a park pass to go explore those, or a day pass is what they call it. And hey, you can go have some fun. If you've never been to Arizona, I know it gets hot, dusty, a lot of cactus here in the Metro Phoenix, what we call the Valley of the Sun. But Arizona is one of the most beautiful states in the country. You get up outside of town an hour or two, you see totally different terrain. You've got snow, you've got lots of rain, you've got different pine trees and things like that. It might be a little bit more similar to where you're coming from, but there is a whole lot more to see in this state than just here in the valley. So definitely you can go out and check out those various state parks around the state and go have some fun and get in for free. Why not take advantage of it? When it comes to employment opportunities, there's great potential for veterans. I mean, there's a hiring preference both on the local city, state, and county levels. And the great thing about living in Arizona or the Metro Phoenix area, there's just tremendous growth opportunities here. So finding employment really shouldn't be a problem for you, depending on what field that you'd like to go in. But know that you do have there is a preference for you as a veteran, and you've earned that right to be looked at maybe above somebody else. So definitely take advantage of that if you need to seek employment and you're moving here. Another nice benefit is we have a veteran toolkit. And that's really for those veterans that are currently unemployed and you need some assistance maybe to get on your feet. You're kind of down and out on your luck right now, and you need a bridge, or you need somebody to kind of throw you a lifeline a little bit. What they will do is they will provide you various tools that might help you get employment when you go out there. Maybe you need a pair of boots, maybe you need a bicycle, maybe you need a toolkit. There's even electronic devices that they can provide for you. So there's a list of items there that you can go down through and see if there's anything that might pertain to you. But that is definitely something worth taking into consideration if you need it. All right, this is the last benefit that I want to cover, and I think it happens to be probably one of the biggest ones, at least it is from an investment point of view, I feel. And that's the opportunity to get a college education and have the tuition covered. Through our Purple Heart waiver program, you can attend one of our 3 state schools or the numerous community colleges around Arizona, and you can get your education paid for. Now, there are some qualifying criteria that you have to adhere to. You have to be 50% disabled, or you could be a Purple Heart recipient. You must reside in Arizona during this time. So there are some things and some guidelines that we have to take a look at to see, hey, do you qualify for this? Is this a possibility? But we have 3 main state schools throughout Arizona. We've got Arizona State University, which is in Tempe in the Metro Phoenix area. Down in Tucson, the southeastern part of the state, you have the University of Arizona. And then if you travel up north, up to Flagstaff, which is just a couple-hour drive north of Phoenix, you have Northern Arizona University. That's up in the pine trees and the cold weather and snow and all of that good stuff. So if you like that, you'll find plenty of that there. But it gives you an opportunity to get a great education. If you've always wanted to go to school, but you weren't quite sure, if you were able to, and maybe, when you came out of high school and you wanted to enlist in this service, you thought maybe that might be a vehicle in which you might be able to get the education, and for whatever reason that didn't materialize or turn out right. Well, now you can take advantage of this. I mean, if you qualify, you can go ahead and have your tuition covered. And that's a tremendous savings, especially right now. I mean, the tuitions are just going crazy throughout the country. I know here, when our son went to ASU a few years ago, it was substantially less than it is now. And of course, we lived in state. But that's just what's going on. So if you can get that kind of education paid for and you can walk out with a 4-year degree, that's a substantial savings. That'll save you several $1,000s. So it's something definitely worth exploring. If that's something that you're interested in, we can discuss that further and possibly help you with it. But that's going to kind of wrap up this video, and I hope you found it helpful for the benefits for you veterans. I think there's some pretty interesting things you can take advantage of here if you haven't already done so. But do me a favor, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know, what you thought of this video, if you found it helpful. I'd also be curious, what branch were you listed in? I always go out of my way to say thank you for servicing our country. And when I see men and women in uniform out at the airport or a restaurant or just out and about, I always like to go up and just tell them thank you. So I very much appreciate the service. As I mentioned earlier, I never personally served, but I respect those who have. So, just let me know, where'd you serve? If you were deployed, where were you stationed? Where'd you go? How long were you in? It's just kind of interesting to me. And also, if there's anything that we can help you with, we talked earlier about mortgages. If you click the link below, mymortgagemanron.com, you can reach out to Ron. He's extremely knowledgeable, been in the industry for many, many years, probably 30 plus years, knows the mortgage business inside and out. He can address any of those questions you might have, or when you're ready, let us know. We can get you connected with him. Also, I just, if there's anything we can do, just, if you want to give us a call, you can send us a text, you can email us. We can even get you on a Zoom call if that's helpful to you. Let us know how we can help you, because we're here for you. And be sure and like this video. It definitely helps us grow our channel, and that way we can get out more quality content for you. So until then, I hope you find this helpful. And our dog just walked in the background of all places. Anyways, until next time, there's always something, right? We hope to show you around town.